What's going on, man? Welcome back to another video lesson. In today's video, we are going over what to actually eat to hit your macros. So as you can see, we've got 7 different tabs open here. So I got 7 different options for you. So there should be no excuses as far as not knowing what to eat to hit your macros. But don't worry, we're going to walk through all of these. And also, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed and you're not quite sure what to eat to hit those goals and how you're going to get there, that's exactly why I run the 16-week program. So the first couple of weeks, it's just going to be getting up to speed. But trust me, after you go through this video lesson and you start actually putting it into practice, it's just going to become second nature. So the first one that I'm going to go through is the recommended food items list. So this is linked in the onboard checklist. So that should be the second video that you watched in the entire membership portal. So go back, click that if you need to, and then get to the recommended food items list. But I'll also link it down below in this video description so you can just pull up the PDF. But essentially, this has protein, carbs, and fats, which are our 3 macronutrients. And this is a really nice graphic put together by Precision Nutrition. But essentially, it has an eat more column, an eat some, and then an eat less. So I feel like that's pretty simple to follow, right? So obviously, we want to eat more things out of this column, eat a little bit less out of this column, and then have these things like every once in a while. So I'll let you guys go through that. But same thing when it comes to carbohydrates and fats as well. And then I've also included the veggies table. So you can see, obviously, we want to try and eat the rainbow. The more colors we have in our diet, the better. And we want to try to average at least 2 servings of veggies per day. If you can get fresh, great. But if not, if you can only do canned options or frozen, or personally, I like to do fresh, but microwave in bag options just because they'll save me a lot of time. Pop it in the microwave, 2 minutes later, you got broccoli, green beans, whatever it is, you're good to go. So this would be my first stop. If you're not sure what to eat, consult this first. The next thing that we're going to go through is a macro Venn diagram. So you can just search this on Google. You can see there's a bunch of results. If I click images, one of my favorite ones, I believe, is this one. So we can pull that up. But what's nice about this is that you can sort of see, let's say you have 20 protein left and 20 grams of carbs left on the day. You can come here and see okay, these are the types of food items that have protein and carbs and no fat. If you need something that's all 3, you go to the middle. You guys know how to operate a Venn diagram, but this is really nice to consult where it's you're not quite sure how to finish off your numbers for the day. If we come to the next option, this is in the coaching tab within your EverFit app. So it's obviously going to look a little bit different on mine since I'm on the desktop, but I do have these resource collections in there for you. So some big ones are going to be the 5-minute slow cooker and 5-minute Instant Pot recipes. So I specifically put those collections together to make sure that it's only a prep time of 5 minutes. So those recipes are literally dump it in the Instant Pot, dump it in the slow cooker, less than 5 minutes. You just press a button, set it and forget it, and then you come back later and your food is done. So check those out. I also have some example meal plans in here. So these are at varying calorie levels. So you can see as low as 1400 all the way up to 3700. So I don't particularly like meal plans just because I feel like it gets into this dichotomous on plan, off plan thinking. But if you want to use this as your training wheels, quote unquote, for the first couple of weeks, just to figure out okay, how do I actually hit let's say you're on 2200 calories. You can use something like this as a guide, and then eventually you can start branching out and making your own choices. So I think that's all in here as far as food goes. Yeah. So then the next option would be the Fit Chemist meal prep archive. So you can come to my website. You can scroll through here. Please don't judge this website. It's a very bare bones, I just wanted to get stuff on here, and I'm by no means a professional food photographer, but the meals are tasty. I can promise you that. So you can come in here and you can see what I personally like about my website is there's no ads on here. There is no life story. You don't have to scroll 80% down the page just to get to the recipe. You come here, here are the macros, here's the grocery list, here's how you make it. That's it. So check that out. Hope you guys enjoy that. Something else I also want to point out is that within Avatar, they have their own recipe database. So right now I'm on the desktop, and this is the same exact database that is already inside of the app. So if you're not sure what to do to hit your macros for the end of the day, or you're looking for breakfast or lunch or dinner ideas, go into Avatar, go into the food database, and it's already got this stuff in here for you. All right, so those should be the top 5 options. And then the last 2 ones that I'm going to go over are something called Eat This Much and then Prospre. Both of these are meal plan generating apps. So you can go ahead to Eat This Much, create an account, and essentially what you can do is go into preferences, and then you can put in your target calories, your target macros, And then what you can do is just click on generate, and then it'll basically come up with, right, it's loading right now. There we go. So it'll come up with some meal ideas for you. So you can say, okay, strawberry protein shake, and then we got some eggs for breakfast. This is like, I think I just put in 2,000 calories for the example video, but this is also a very nice thing too. You also have the option to upgrade to like a $10 per month membership, or you can actually do the grocery list. So once you make your meal plan, it'll give you all the groceries you have to go get to the store, which again, I think this can be a good tool, but meal plans are not something that I want to keep you on forever. I think a lot of other coaches do that, and it's just something where I'd rather show you how to structure your meals, how to have the freedom with your nutrition to just kind of eat things that you enjoy in moderation, of course, and still hit your goals. And then the last one is going to be Prospre. So this is the same thing as Eat This Much, except it's like a mobile app. So you just put in your calories and macros, get a custom meal plan. You can see all that stuff there. So again, first things first, come to the recommended food items list. This is going to be your saving grace. And then you've got some other options there to check out as well. So that's going to be it for today's lesson, guys. And I will see you in a future lesson.